Hey, welcome back to Project Simon. In today's video, we're going to try to put this scuttle panel on. Kind of the way I'm thinking is kind of building the whole front section and then fitting it in there. Should be interesting, but I'm thinking about first thing we need to do is put the subframe in. Then mount the front end, mount the fenders, mount the hood, and then put the scuttle in there. And that'll make it, kind of fit in there correctly. That's in my mind anyway, what we're thinking. But off camera, I have cleaned this up real good, gave it a good sanding and a primer. It turned out actually really good. It's got a couple little pits in it, but I think that'll end up filling in when I do the primer, the full primer. I'm not really worried about it, to be honest with you. You'll never see it. But, yeah, let me put this subframe in, and I'll bring you back. Hey, guys, I got the subframe in. I got a weird little thing here where this side is right up against the wall, and this side is not. I'm assuming, looking at this is bent, so I'm assuming I need to do a little bit of weld patch right there and plug that in and see if I can get that thing pulled closer. And then I think when I put all the fenders and stuff on, or wings as you guys call them in England, the thing will all come together, hopefully. But yeah, I got a real wide stance here compared to what I do over here, or what I do over there. But we'll figure it out. Okay, guys, I got that repaired. I put a little patch in there, and that really stiffened that up a lot, and it pulled it in a little bit. It's still not 100%, but I think I can work with it a little bit. I think this side's actually pushed in a little bit, I'm thinking is what's the matter. So when I get the fender on, it'll pull it back out, I'm thinking. But yeah, I guess next thing to do is start putting all this stuff together. Yay. I'll bring you back. Okay, guys, got the front clip on. And it did, as I predicted, it closed itself up over here. So, kind of worked out. My metal work over here, this was some of the first stuff I did. Was right in here. And it's not quite exactly right, but that ain't nothing a little bit of hammering can't take care of, and a little bit of tech screws and stuff to kind of pull it all together. We'll see. This side's way bad. But, yeah, I can just bend those into where I need them. Not a big deal. Then same thing with these. I think I can maneuver this and do the same thing. Tech screw it to pull it in. Kind of tech screw it to kind of pull it together. This side's a little better. It's fitting a little better on that side. But I was actually kind of surprised that all this actually fit quite nice. Yeah, that's in. Let's start working on a hood, I guess, next. Or bonnet, as you guys call it. Hey guys, check it out. We got the front end on. I got these looking real good. They're lined up quite well. Everything's kind of set where it needs to set. I got a little problem with this one here, but that ain't nothing that I won't figure out here in a minute. Next thing on the list is getting this scuttle in. If you kind of notice, I do have a new hood since the last time you see me. That's because I started digging into my other one, and yeah, it's got a little bit of holes in it. But was able to acquire one, kind of sort of local, a couple hours away. Kind of worked out. This one has a couple little spots in it, but that ain't nothing I can't plug with the welder. But yeah. Oh, and it's a Mark I hood too, so therefore I'm going to have a mustache now instead of a Mark II grill. But yeah, I'll bring you back whenever I get something else done. Alrighty guys, I got the scuttle just set in there right now. It's in there okay. I'm not happy with the way this one's fitting. I had to do some more fiddling here. But I got the hood pretty good. I don't know if there's supposed to be a little ridge right there, but I got it leveled out with these right here. And it actually turned out real good. But I guess the next thing to do is just start doing some cutting, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'll bring you back when I get something else done. Okay guys, back. got this thing in. I got everything cut. As with everybody I've watched on YouTube, everybody always makes these too big, which I did the same thing, even though I measured 67,000 times. The one thing I'm kind of concerned about is if you look real close, and it might not be, and I just may be seeing it wrong, but it looks like the profile's just pucking up just a little bit right there. But I'm hoping not. I can't tell with the naked eye, so it might work out fine once I get it in. But the good thing is the window and stuff goes right there, the windshield, so it's not going to be too awful scene. This side's a little worse, I think. I'm going to have to work on this side just a little bit more, try to get it in there in the right spot. But I got to do all the punching the holes for spot welding and all that crap, so it's gonna take me a while to do that. But I think I'm gonna make this a two-part video. Next thing on my list is gonna get this thing kind of prepped to put in, and then we'll go from there. My hood's a little high right here. I need to bring it down, but I do like the gap, so I think the gap's pretty good. And down here is pretty good too. I'm gonna have to pull when I tack the front valance on. I'm gonna have to pull it out a little bit because it's not quite setting flush right here. But I think when I pull it out, it'll flush up. Yeah, this is about a 72-step process, but we're getting it. But yeah, it's looking good. I'll talk to y'all later.